Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia back with yet another video. If you are new, welcome, and if you are not new, make sure you hit that subscribe. Wait, hold on. If you're not new, then you're already subscribed. Or maybe you just keep coming to my page and you're not. I don't know. But make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram at _Cassandra Olivia. Today I have a client of mine. She is a faithful client since 2014. Shout out to you, Tanisha, aka T, aka my baby. She is so supportive. I love her. She's such a vibe. She is black girl magic, like just all in a bottle. So I'm just going in, and T basically told me that she want a hair color. She's been asking me literally since she's first been coming to me. We just never did it because she's super low maintenance. Sometimes she comes every like couple months. Sometimes she comes once or twice a year. It really just depends on how busy her schedule is. She works like 3 to 4 jobs. So I catch her when I can. So prior to me starting this, I was just showing you guys what I'm going in with. I did drape her with a towel and a cape, and I also made sure to put a backwards bib on her. And I'm also using these frame art mesh sheets. I am going in with lightener and developer. I'll drop that down below. It was on the screen. Just pause it. It was on there. I believe I used a 30 volume, but again, I'm literally just doing this as I go. It's almost 11 o'clock at night. I'm tired. I'm not going back. So I'm capping. I definitely did go back because I was curious. I'm using a 20 volume Schwarzkopf Blonde. You guys know I like this developer and lightener. And of course, I mixed it with a little bit of Olaplex. I can't remember if I did that on camera or off camera. It was going kind of fast. And again, I'm literally texting people, DMing, and doing this at the same time. I edited this 2 days ago and I was like, oh my God, I almost forgot to post this. So it's time to post it. So I'm literally just going in. She's letting me customize the color. T basically said do whatever you want. So I thought the best option would be like a grown out balayage look. So we are going to keep her roots very rooted, like her natural color. So that way as it grows out, she doesn't have a line of demarcation. Because again, she does have a very busy lifestyle and she is super low maintenance. So sometimes T will wear her hair in a ponytail for like weeks at a time. Sometimes she's able to do it. It really just depends on how busy her schedule is. She began to the money, okay? So I don't even blame her. I'm the same way, but I just want to do something to where if she's unable to get to me for a while, it doesn't look crazy. So I'm just going in. I always go in the back with a couple foils, and I like to do a couple baby lights or highlights in the back, just so that way when she pulls her hair up, it gives you like a more natural effect. A lot of times when people do balayage on the hair, they don't get that undersection, so you have a lot of depth or darkness underneath, and then when you go to pull it up, it's just very dark under. So I wanted to make sure I like did that in the back, so that way she pulls it up, wears it to the side, whatever, it has a little bit of like pops of color underneath, and it's not just all on the top, if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna go in here and I'm literally just balayaging her how I feel. Like I'm just doing what my gut is telling me. There's really no method to my madness. I just felt like, okay, her hair's not super thick, not super thin. It's pretty average. So I was just like, let me just take this section of hair and just add some pops of color. I am making sure to stroke in a downward motion, and then I'm layering on the product, meaning that I'm adding a little bit at a time until it feels like it's right, okay? You never want to just saturate it and like overly saturate it because then it will seep through. So that's me just lifting up the section, making sure that I am not overly saturating through her section, which I'm not. And I'm just layering this product on. I'm layering it more towards the bottom so that way she can have those bright pops of color at the bottom. Thorough saturation. More saturation means like a brighter lift. And then I'm doing a lot less at the top. So that way at the top, it'll be kind of dark and rooted. It'll go into like a chocolate brown to a lighter brown to a caramel, okay? So that was my thought process. And T was like, do whatever. I don't even care. And I'm like, okay, cool. So whenever my clients tell me to do whatever, I always be trying new stuff. I know that's probably not good, or maybe it is because it always comes out good to me, but I like to try different things. When my clients really trust me, T was like, look, I know you snap with the color, so do whatever you want. I do not care. I kept showing her like the color I wanted to use, showing her. She was like, Cassandra, I do not care. I trust you. Do it. And I'm like, okay, girl, well, sit back and hold on. No. So I'm going in. I'm using the frame art mesh sheets that I mentioned before just to section the hair and separate it because I don't want my sections touching. Some of them can. You just got to make sure you're laying it like a brick lay and not on top of each other. But I just did this to make sure that her hair is not going to touch. So I'm just leaving out some thin sections in between just to add a little bit of depth. And then I'm going to go above that section and grab a bigger piece and then literally start to balayage her hair. This all together probably took me 25 minutes, if that. The longest part about this was waiting for the color to process because she does have virgin hair. She's never had her hair colored by me. I don't believe she's had her hair color. I should know this because she's literally been coming to me forever, but I don't believe she has. If she did, it was a really long time ago before she met me. But we have not done any color. So I believe this is her first color, but don't quote me, girl. If you're watching this, Comment down below and let me know if this is your first color. Matter of fact, text my phone, okay? She has my number. Like, T is one of those clients where she can text me and I will get her in. Like, I love her so much. She is just awesome. Like, when I can't describe how awesome she is. Like, I just love her so freaking much. I'm in here clapping my hands and stuff like I'm talking to my friends, but like, she's a vibe. So it's really not much to say or do at this point. Just watch what I'm doing and I will pop back in towards the end. I'm not really going to talk too much, or I'm going to try not to. Y'all know I'll be running my mouth, but I'm going to try not to because I'm getting tired and I don't really have too much to say besides watch what I'm doing. And if it feels right, then follow your gut, okay? I feel like being a hairstylist sometimes is about creativity. So I like to just get creative and let my creative juices flow. And if you see me here, I do have a towel on the side that I'm using to wipe my hands off. And if I do go in with some product, I'm just making sure to grab her hair on the ends because I know I'm going to put lightener there anyway. I'm being very careful not to touch her roots with my gloves if they do have lightener on. So if you see a little bit of lightener at the top, that's okay because I know I'm just going to go right over that with some more lightener, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to apply this all over and I'll be back in just a second. Before I forget, because the girls, that y'all know y'all like to tussle. Now, I'm just kidding. I'm just going to make sure that I drop everything I'm using down in the comments below. If for any reason I do forget to tag something, which I do a lot of times because it be a lot that I'm using, just comment down below, DM me, reach out to me, whatever, and I will try my best to help you guys. Some of these products you do need to be licensed to use. You guys know I like to try to use licensed professional products, but I do realize I have some audience members that aren't licensed or don't want to go to beauty school. They just want to do some color. So I am going to start going to Sally's and my local beauty supply as well. So that way you guys can create these fun colors using stuff that everybody can get their hands on, okay? So I have those coming. I literally just ordered 2 mannequins. They came today. So I'm working this entire weekend. I work 6 days this week, which is rare for me because I normally only work 2, which is Thursday and Friday, and I'm off Saturday through Wednesday. But this week, you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I had a lot of color clients coming in, hence T. And then I have a red client that I posted on my community tab. So I just wanted to make sure that I got everybody in, so that way next week I can pretty much chill out. And that's just pretty much how I work my schedule. I try to work smarter, not harder. When I first started doing hair, I tried to work like 6 days a week, 5 days a week, sun up to sundown. I literally work now Thursday and Friday. I go in at 9 o'clock. I'm done by 3. Like, less is more. You can make the same amount of money in less time, and I'm all about that. Like, I'm not trying to work myself to the bone anymore. Like, I ain't want to chill. So I'm going to finish applying her color, and I'll come back when this part is done. And I'm going to show you guys what I used to tone her hair. It is important to tone your clients. I can't stand when I see people get their hair lifted and it's not the right color, or it's kind of brassy and they don't tone their hair. It just gives it like a dull, weird look. So I am going to tone her. I tone all of my clients unless they're already super light and they don't need one, or just a purple shampoo, which is rare. But 9 times out of 10, I am using a toner just to bring down the level. So I'm going to be bringing her up to about a level 8. But then I'm going to be toning her down to a level 7. And I'll show you guys what I'm using in just a second. So this is the toner I'm using. I got it online at Salon Centric. It is 7NB, which is a chestnut color. So she's a level 8, as you can see here. So we're actually going to be bringing her down just a level. I like to lift it a little bit brighter than I want and then bring it down. I'd rather do that than make it too dark and then we try to tone it. If you try to tone the hair, let's say it's a level 5 and you try to tone it to a 7, it's not going to lift the hair at all. So you want to make sure you're at a level 7 if you're using a 7 toner. If not, make sure you're at like an 8 or a 9. You can always bring it darker, but you can't make it lighter, okay? So I rinsed the back section out because we did that first. So I'm just allowing these 2 sections to process. I did the back and then the left and the right. So then you're just going to see me rinse out the left side. Oh, no, I'm lying. I did the right and then the left. So you're seeing me rinse out the right side and then I'm letting the left side process, and I'm literally just rinsing it how I put it out. So I did put this whole bottle of toner in here. It's about 2 ounces, or it is 2 ounces. And then I mixed another 4 ounces of the solution. This is just the solution that goes with the toner, and we toned her for about 10 minutes, and this is how the color came out. Not brassy at all, because you saw it at the bowl how it was looking kind of yellow, and I showed T and she's like, this looks good. I said, girl, stop lying. But I feel like when clients don't have color, they don't really have expectations, so it could have really very much looked crazy and she probably wouldn't have cared. So I already blew her out off camera just because I was all in the way. My shoulders was all hunched back and whatnot. So I'm just showing you guys how it looks in the back, how it looks in the side, how she has that depth still in the middle, and how we're going to blend her hair. So all I'm going to do now is press her out completely with my Sleek Pro irons, guys. Link in bio. Get that discount code. Make sure you test these irons out. And then I'm going to press her and then just curl and pin curl her hair up. And then I'll show you guys the end result in a few. Thank you guys so much for watching, for bearing with me, for listening to my rants, for loving my rants, for just being you and being amazing, because I know I'm going to do me, okay? And T, we did trim her ends. I didn't put that on the video. I don't believe I did. Maybe I did. I can't remember, but we did trim her ends. Just know that. And then once I was done trimming her, I am going to go ahead and just curl her, and then I'm going to show you how it looks. But I'm going to show you guys how it looks when it's straight too. So this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm going to let it play out. I am so tired. And I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, who do I think I am? It's 11 at night now. I got to upload this video. And I still have to do my Red Iguana, like, review / unboxing and a nail video. I have a lot coming. So just bear with me. If I don't get it up tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to definitely try to have these nail videos up by, like, Monday or Tuesday. I actually did record 4 nail videos, but I didn't like how any of them came out. So I'm going to, now that I'm getting better, I'm going to start really recording and posting. But I just didn't want to post no BS on my page, and I'll be like, Cassandra, what is this? Like, it was getting very much lumpy and bumpy and not smooth. So this is pretty much the end result. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you like this hair color combo, and make sure you follow me on Instagram too. For some reason, I'm 100K less followers on Instagram. Like, y'all need to come through, okay? So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everybody has a great evening and enjoys the rest of their weekend and their Valentine's weekend. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.